A large shadow lumbers past dying and flickering torches. As the pounding of their bare feet sounds like thunder with every step in this empty hall, tomes, scrolls, manuscripts, and novels line the shelves as far as the eye can see. The shadow stops suddenly as something catches their attention. They turn towards the throng of written works and reach out with a large and calloused hand to a humble leather-bound tome. As the tome is removed and slowly turns towards the light, the shadow breathes a long and labored breath to clear the dust. The title is unreadable and appears to have been smudged away with the passage of time. Having been guided to this particular tome, the figure slowly trudges through the rest of the seemingly endless collection of books, till they find their seat at a rather large desk, and they light a candle that is well used. As a gentle glow washes over the surface of the desk, the massive set of hands begin to gently open the cover with reverence, and slowly turns each of the fragile pages till the title scribed in molten gold becomes known. The Guardians of Dynamis, Echoes of the Abyss. So that is the intro to our legend of this particular band of heroes with, thank you, with Radomir, Miss Forthen, KG, Gronum, Jex, and Alexander, the Mountain Panther, standing before the gods Agramar, Tuli, and Nari. They have just completed their trial in the Forge of Heroes. The Forge of Gods, I should say. Agramar stands up from his desk and says, "You all were brave in the Forge, mighty in your works, diligent in your searching, and I think that you are all ready for a real task as Guardians of Dynamis. We have had an agent of ours go dark in the city of Anu. They were investigating some nefarious, call it abyssal, entanglements within the city, but they were not able to report back to us. We would like you all to pick up the task, pick up the lead that this agent was searching, and report back to us. If you are all willing and ready, we will send you on your way."
It depends. How many victories did our last victory count as?
That's a good question. That's a rules question. Shit. Hold on. Why is my thing having a seizure? Hold on. I think because there was less people, combat was worth a lot more, actually. Let's give everyone 2 victories for that.
Yay! Do we level up beyond the beta test?
Yeah, we'll just rebuild the whole system, and I'll figure out what the hell happens after first level.
So we need to start over making characters again?
Yeah. Watch out, Colville. I'm gonna fix your shit. Yeah, no, we'll, no, you don't have to make new heroes. If you die, perhaps there's a legend in the halls of Deaganata. Yeah, we'll give you guys 2. That'll make it fun. That'll make it bursty in combat.
Oh, I go from 2 victories to 4 victories?
No. Jeremy, don't be gauche. Everyone has 2 victories.
Okay.
I told you that earlier because you weren't here for the combat.
Okay. I
So
take
those of you
kitties.
that have resources, you will start combat with 2 victories, and at the beginning of your turn, you get your whatever you start with, plus your victories. All right. So, if you are willing to take this task on, I will send you to the city of Anu.
I, for one, am very excited to be a part of this. But how powerful was this agent specifically? Because if, let's say, they were a god or an assistant to a god, just having them go dark is a bit concerning. This is the voice I'm going to be sticking with.
They were quite powerful. You see that Agamar takes a glance at Tuli, who is the god of foresight and of something else I said that was really cool. Visions and foresight. And he looks back to the party and says, she was quite powerful. So I would suggest that all of you be on your guard. This particular agent went silent.
Do you want us to be looking for the agent, or...
More importantly is to find out why the agent went silent. They were looking into the abyssal occurrence within the city of Anu. I'm sure that if you find the path that they took and the information they found, it'll either lead you to her or to the answers that we need.
$10, she's dead. No.
I certainly hope not, for everyone's sake.
Will we be given the chance to be able to help the common folk and those who are less weaker?
Alexander, that is our primary focus, is to help those that can't help themselves. By doing this task, we will gain information that might save the common folk from an impending doom.
Alexander is gonna let out a huge demonic roar in approval.
It's exactly how I pictured him sound.
Oh, that's so terrifying.
Yes, indeed. Are there any other questions that anyone has with the task at hand?
Apologies, I did not catch the name of these agents who went dark.
The agent's name is Aether. That's Aether.
And what do we know about this city that we're going to?
Gotta switch note sections. The city of Anu is a port city connecting to the continent that Misthaven is a part of. They are on the far side of the sea. It is a desert city that joins to the ocean just south of Misthaven. So it is a port city, and it is one of the larger cities, larger port cities in the area. Thank you, Ben. Yes.
Oh, Anu. I got a crime cousin in Anu.
Yes.
What exactly is a crime cousin?
What's it sound like? It's my cousin that does crime.
Why don't you just say that you have a cousin who's a criminal?
What's the difference?
Crime cousin
Kinda sounds like yours.
like a title.
Your version takes more words.
I believe some crimes can be in the essence of good, whereas the term criminal is for those who do the crimes of evil, as murder or thievery, even though thievery could be forgiven for supplying one's family. It is a gray subject, in my opinion.
I couldn't agree more.
I like this new guy.
Yes, you certainly look like you have a few opinions on murder.
I tried not to. Do not judge me by my appearance.
Late for that, I'm afraid.
We wouldn't dream of that, buddy. So, Agent goes missing, Aether. Going by a desert town, anything else we should know before we start heading out? Are there any allies in the area that we could potentially use?
No, there are no potential allies. Aether was going undercover and investigating disturbances. There was words of rifts and people being stolen in the night within the city. We think it might have something to do with a disruption with a timeline that involved the Abyss.
Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey shit. Great.
Precisely. You do know that we Guardians involve ourselves with all manner of time, places, peoples, and alternate time, places, and peoples, right?
How would we have known this?
Yeah, we kind of just took our test.
Well, you'll learn in the field.
How many alternate versions of us failed that test?
A lot, quite frankly. A lot of people have been too greedy when they were within the forge, looking at the gleaming weapons and artifacts and coin that lay within. And they did not come out favorably. But you all succeeded in high marks.
That's because we
No,
got
we're not doing the main timeline, Ben. This isn't the TVA, I swear.
Mhm.
Okay, well, so far we're ruling out Loki, and we're ruling out Full Metal Alchemist.
100%.
I mean, ruling them out is a strong phrasing for it.
Are there
I
any
may
other
not.
questions?
I may not have a full grasp on the situation, so someone's using time for their advantage, and we're attempting to stop it.
Not necessarily time, but they are using time and potentially dimensions in order to harry the people of the prime material plane.
You see his eyes cross a little bit.
Don't
So
worry.
we're time cops.
Ah, okay. Yes, I understand fully.
Do you understand what gods do?
Be
Ah,
time
But of
cops.
course.
They create and destroy, as is the great cycle.
They govern what they deem to be within the realm of understanding. That's what gods do.
Hmm.
What we do here as guardians, as gods, is we make sure that people aren't overstepping their bounds within their particular dimensions, alignments. We make sure that the balance of all things are met, and there's not one party or power that is trying to overthrow all the others.
Hey, I heard you killed some rat folk once.
They were trying to overthrow the powers that be, and they deserved what they got. Those filthy rat folk.
Whoa.
Not all rat folk are like that, but those ones in particular were assholes.
Well, I mean, I think we got everything we need. Do you have any supplies we could use? You know, maybe some money.
So in this particular case, the god Agamar will just wave his hand, and in front of you, you'll see in front of everyone will be a table made of pure gold, and it's like molten gold. It'll like bubble up, form a table, and then atop it is everything that you think you need to accomplish your mission. And so there's coin, there's equipment, there is paperwork if you need writs or if you need contracts of some sort.
A 10-foot pole.
A rocket launcher.
You see
Ball
those pop
bearings.
up. They do pop up. What he is
And
providing...
then goes, sorry, not for this timeline.
Not for this timeline. Maybe later. If we go back to like World War II, you might need that. Which actually I think we could probably do in this system, and that'd be very fun. So essentially, this system doesn't require gold, and all of your equipment is accounted for. You guys are heroes. We don't track those things. So essentially on the table is your kit, and you're ready to go. So anything mundane that you think you might need, it appears in your kit. You're ready to go.
All right.
Assless chaps, if you need to seduce someone with them cheeks, you can do it. I'm just saying, you can do it.
I wish to have a cloak to disguise myself to hide among the common folk.
Just a normal cloak.
Yep.
Good luck with that.
Why?
He's gonna throw on the cloak.
There
and
are
just look
currently-
like him in a cloak.
There are currently 2 magic objects made for this entire system, and one of them's a healing potion. So yes, we can adjust for that.
Give me all the magic objects you got.
Completely ordinary and mundane cloak you're wearing does nothing to make you look more like a commoner.
You cannot tell it's me if you had not met me previously.
Just because
Is there a
it's
deception
fun.
roll?
I think there is.
We
Hold on.
please just go to wherever it is we need to kill people. This is ridiculous.
So when you have your cloak on, what should we call you?
Ah,
Patrice Orange.
He can be
Patrice
Lex
Orange.
and you can be Jax.
you can call me just Alex for short.
That's very inconspicuous, actually.
But only when the cloak is on.
My throat does not feel great. Okay, fourth and we'll take like some whiskey to barter,
Yep.
to bribe.
Yourself?
And you can all pick like one item. That's fine. But there's essentially anything that you need to to accomplish your mission or that you come up with is available to you.
Oh,
Why are you making me fall in love with this system?
It's basically non-magical items are all available to you. If you need to bribe someone with a drink or with coin, you have that available to you at hand.
Well,
You don't
I
have to track
take some rope and some grappling hooks and all the other good shit that heroes and adventurers need.
Exactly. So if you need it in the situation, just say, "Yeah, I picked it up, and we can use it."
Cool. Off to the.
Wait.
What is the name of the place again? Starts with an A.
It's
Abu Dhabi.
It's Anu. O-N-U.
Anu.
Anu.
It's on you,
no.
boy.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Quick question.
Yes.
Uno. Oh, it's Uno backwards. Uno.
Yep.
We're going to Uno.
To the one. What you got, Rachel?
What does the agent look like? Any defining characteristics?
The first intelligent question that's been asked this.
Yes. Actually, the mistress of visions and foresight will come step forward, Tuli, out of the stained glass window and project an image. I'm trying to see if I still have it on this freaking thing. Hold on. I gotta find my art.
Empire.
It's on here somewhere. Hold on.
I believe you.
Wait, how do you show out of the cat? Hold on. Oh my god. How do you? Do I have to put it in a thing? Ryan, help me. How do you take it from your library of images and just show people?
Gotta make it into a handout first.
He's sideways. All right, hold on. Talk amongst yourselves. I gotta make a handout.
Can you just click and drag it and put it onto the map?
I could. I suppose. That'd be faster. All right. Ignore the image. Here we go. This is what they look like.
Aww.
That's absolutely nothing like I was expecting.
No.
He starts to blush.
So they have pale alabaster skin. They have prismatic shards, look like almost scales or crystalline features spreading from their face. And they have a pearlescent that changes with the color white hair that braids down and elf-like ears. Yes. Gron has assless chaps. That's canon.
Gronum.
Oh, yeah. Gronum. I abbreviated. I love the assless chaps. That's great for him.
I've got no more questions. We know what they look like. We'll start from there. I really hate this voice.
All right. I'll bring you to the intro page because I don't actually have a landing page for you guys. Oh, God, you're not all there. 1 second. Oh, God, I messed up.
We didn't all make it to the teleport.
Who's missing on the front page? Is it just Jeremy?
Alexander.
Of course,
Where
it's
did you
Jeremy.
go?
Why is it
hear
always
you.
Jeremy?
Are you in one of the walls?
There you go. I'm gonna make you small. There you go, Alexander.
Guys, something happened.
All right.
Small
So
man.
as you are ready to leave, 1 second. Oh God, I hate this. I gotta figure out my app, my note taking situation because it doesn't. All right, here we go. All right. So as you are all picking your items that you think you might need off of these golden tables, when you say, I think that we're ready to go, below each one of you, you see a portal of golden, like molten gold circle around each and every one of you, and it opens up in like an iris, so it spirals open, and all of you drop down through the floor and appear just outside of a port city. You see the ocean slowly coming in. You see, you see the ocean waves coming in. You hear seagulls in the distance. Large masted ships are harbored, are moored at the harbor, and you see a large bustling city in front of you. You all come up on a road just south of the city, and you have a little bit of countryside on either side of you, and in front of you, you see a large city. What do you do?
I think we need to go to the city, right?
Looks like we need to start asking around after this ether.
Couldn't agree with you more.
Do you
Could
think
be-
she's stayed? Sorry.
No, it's fine. You go.
No, that was
Signs of
inappropriate.
bloodshed.
Ah. Well, should be split into two groups. Oh God, what the hell? Should be split up into two groups. One investigates the disappearance of the agent, picking up the trail. The other one just goes, I don't know, balls to the walls, tracks down the object that we're thinking of. What the fuck?
Apologies. What is this phrase you're using?
Honest
You want to go balls to the wall with half of our party?
Not balls to the walls, like, just cutting loose.
And what do you mean?
I do not know anymore.
Are we going on a date?
Yes.
Let's go with that.
After this mission, I'm willing. I think you're very nice, and I'm willing to give you a chance. But we have priorities first.
You miss 100% of the shots.
Honestly, I
Do you
forgot
need
what
some
I was.
assless chaps as well?
I thought I lost the entire plot halfway through when I was talking, and I thought that I'd remember what I was talking about, but it never.
It's all good.
But do we want to split up for whatever reason? Maybe I'll think of it.
You can either look for
for-
the agent or look for the trail that the agent was following.
Right.
Can I
right,
use
that's what I
my
meant.
criminal underworld skill to maybe ask some less than reputable folks about if they know anything about our agent here? Maybe have seen them around, or at least could pick up a trail of some kind. Something like that.
Yeah, what is that under? What's that under?
It's a lore skill.
It's a lore skill. Okay. Ho ho.
I would also
Oh,
like to use
criminal
my-
underworld. Okay.
I would like to use my rumors skill.
Okay. So you guys want to do some lore gathering. You want to do some information gathering.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ask around.
Okay.
Unless we
Ask my
start killing
crime
people.
cousin if they know anything.
Okay. Well, you know what?
Are
There's
we allowed to just start killing people?
there. You know what?
Balls
I
to walls.
just looking right next to the lore skill. There's a thing called group tests that we can try out. Whenever two or more heroes are attempting to overcome a single simple task together that calls for them to make a same test. I'm gonna say that you guys are both doing investigation, lore type skills. You're doing criminal underworld, Nick, and Ben, you said you wanted to do what?
Rumors.
Rumors. Perfect. So it's in the same vein. One is going to a more seedy underworld, and one is more searching around the general populace.
Yeah, more taverny.
Yeah. So, you get boosts and advantages. You can, let's make a group test. So you guys can aid each other by bouncing ideas and topics off of each other. So whoever wants to make the test can make the test with a +2.
Okay. And remind me again, it's 2d10?
Yeah, it is 2d10 plus your relevant skill. If you have the skill, you get +2.
Okay. I have the relevant skill, so because I have a check mark next to it. So I'm going to get, if I make the roll, I would do 2d10 +2 +2.
Yeah. So what is your criminal underworld? What is it under? Should be under like intelligence, I think.
No, it doesn't have any. It has no attribute associated with it. Unless, are you talking about in the rule book?
No. Hold on, 1 second. I'm trying to find the skills. Oh, right. The skills just gives you a +2 to the check. So give me 2d10 +2 for the skill, because you have an edge for having the skill, and +2 again for the assist by
Ben's rumor gathering.
Chaps man.
Okay, so it's +4.
+4, yeah. So 2d10 +4.
15.
Oh. Okay, so that puts you in the second tier bracket of information. I'm trying to find it. Right. So you're looking at the seedy underbelly, and what particular subject are you looking for?
Just if anybody has seen this person, or where was the last place they were seen, where's the scene of the crime, that kind of information, like just kind of figuring out where's this trail gonna start.
Well, the last time that I saw that particular individual, you said they had crystals on their face? Prismatic crystals on their face?
Pale skin.
Pale skin. Yeah, that's very odd for this part of the world. We're in the desert. As you can tell, everyone's got a little bit of sunburn on their skin. The last time that I saw that particular individual was at the Just Drunken. It's an inn on the far side of town. You should be able to notice it. It's a 3-story building. Not too many of those in the central district.
What was that name again?
1 second, I was typing it up.
Just drunk it, you said?
Yes.
There you go. Just Drunken Inn.
Alright, well, thanks for the information, cuz.
No problem, but you didn't hear it from me.
Never do.
How's your mother, by the way?
She's doing good. I'll tell her you said hi.
Good. I sent her some flowers just the other day. I hope she got them.
If I ever go, next time I'm home, I'll make sure she knew. She'll at least know you sent them.
Good. Let her know Gerald says, wish you the best and love you.
Wow, you really are bad at being a criminal. You're just so bad at it.
I thought we were cousins.
We are. They're not.
Well, they know they keep their mouths shut. Right, guys? Yeah, okay, yep,
All right.
See you, Gerald.
Goodbye.
Gerald was nice.
Cousin just threatening us with his whole gang.
Well, now you know his name, so if you betray him, you know, all the consequences involved. Didn't have it in me to tell him that I'm not going to see my mother anytime soon. Not with the whole betrayal of the family and all.
Oof.
That's really sad. I'm sorry for you.
You know what? Thanks, Alexander.
You're
Or
welcome.
Alex. Sorry, Glokong.
The horn, he also has devil horns, so they're just sticking straight up. They've actually stabbed through the cloak.
Let's go to this just drunken inn.
Sounds like a lovely place.
I would keep our coin purses close at hand, just by that name.
Is that another euphemism?
Yeah, it means someone might steal something from us.
No, I think she's being classist.
Oh boy. Love the heroes.
You remind me of this one adventurer I taught. You know, very quippy, you know, with what he said. Do you know what happened to this one particular hero?
He had a problem with his heel.
Yeah, a little bit Achilles heel, and also decided to, you know, insult the wrong person and ended up getting flayed alive. Also, something, something, something. Either way, don't do that to me again. Okay? We're friends, right?
Yes.
Don't.
I don't know. I'm trying to find like a good personality for this guy.
You got a Batman vibe. I kind of like it.
You got to be like a football coach. Don't let me down, son.
You could have been All-American.
No. No, but fourth and we'll start walking to the tavern.
I definitely get a mentor vibe from you.
Yeah.
What about like Miss Frazzle, or the opposite way with Edna Mode?
Is that Harbaugh?
Yeah.
Nice. Yep, you gotta adjust them pants.
It takes me a bit before I'm like, this is the character.
No, you're good. Find your groove. Find your groove.
Don't rush
Play
it.
with it. Be personality fluid.
Have fun with it.
All right, I'm gonna give you a minute to find it. I gotta
You
put my
have
son to
1
bed.
minute to decide, and you cannot change from that ever again.
Work on that for a second.
It's like those decisions in a video game that you can't take back, and it changes the entire outcome of the end of the game.
See?
What do you mean I can't quick save right now?
The worst ones are when you don't save and you think you're just selecting a normal option, but they don't say what you picked. Then the main character just like says the meanest fucking shit out of nowhere, and it's like the other person's like, they'll remember this, they disapprove, and I'm like, well, that's thinking about
Oh, you mean Fallout 4?
Fallout 4, Mass Effect. They both did that.
Drink some water.
My favorite in Mass Effect, I made Bitch Shepherd, and
Shepherd.
well, I don't know what it's easier and for me to be very, very mean in those games if I'm playing a really hot mean girl. And so she's a really hot redhead, and I pick every mean dialogue option. And it is hard to do sometimes. And the funny thing is, like, you'll say the meanest shit, and the character will be like, you know what? I like that. I respect it. And I'm like, I don't know how that works in real life. I pretty much told them they're an idiot and go fuck themselves, and now they're closer to me.
Yeah, but you said it as a hot redheaded chick.
Damn, you got me there, Ben.
Yeah, some people just want to be the underling to someone who could step on them.
Yeah.
Pinky in the
it's
brain.
for me, it's Rhea Ripley.
Wait, Ripley from Aliens?
No, Rhea Ripley from wrestling.
Oh.
Now I have an excuse to post a picture of Rhea Ripley.
I mean, Ripley from Aliens would work too.
Oh my god, yeah.
Nick, why are you adjusting your pants like crazy?
Because that's the personality that I think Rachel should go with.
I put it in memes.
I appreciate that.
She's a meme to you?
I don't know it.
I have all these heroic abilities. It makes my sword finger twitch.
Time to treat it on the unarmed populace.
Ooh,
Finally.
they deserved it.
We're actually supervillains.
I think I joined the wrong crew.
This is what I've been saying.
I need to
God,
go look at my resume.
We've been waiting to get away from that god for so long. Finally.
I have a hard time with fine print.
I mean, seriously, what's the deal with all his gold? I mean, how many people did he kill and rob for that?
Yeah, you think he has a gold toilet?
Was it like all the rat folk?
I heard rumors that he eats them. Not for enjoyment.
I believe it.
What else? What else have we heard about Agrimar?
It's all canon.
I'm gonna go help old ladies across the street and save kitties. So I was on a big Superman kick when I first came up with this character, and I just wanted him to be a super double. And he looks evil as fuck, but he's a giant himbo and just helps people with these giant powers. And you guys made supervillains.
Yes.
Yep.
Well, God.
But Jex is actually pretty chill. They're just here for an emotional roller coaster.
Which involves crime.
That's ominous. I'm just here for the drama.
Better this way.
I just really enjoy, like, getting in fights where I get to be the good guy. And really, I'll take any excuse.
I had several students die recently,
back.
and I want
Sorry.
to prove that it wasn't because of what I taught them. It's just they're idiots. Most of them are.
I've been infused with primal forces, and it really builds a rage.
I grew up in a nomadic mountain tribe. And eventually I learned I wasn't one of them. shaman they had exiled had summoned a demon, and through the pact, he got a little baby demon. And
Oops.
the tribe was good-hearted natured, and they took me and they raised me to be a defender of the mountains. And then one day I was fighting I don't know. I know like we're level 1, but
Level
or level
1.
2. But I don't know what kind of hero a level 1 hero is.
So
Because I know what kind of hero a level 1 D&D hero is.
So in D&D, you
nobody.
don't become a hero until you're level 4. So you got to think you're basically a level 4 D&D hero. So you're like a regional hero at level 1 in
I am a
Rusty.
god.
Or god,
I am a
yeah.
god.
Be right back.
Tag god things.
I was saving a caravan from a giant wolf when after the battle I was caught in a blizzard. And when I came to, Agrimar had saved me.
So what? He's just going to hold that over your head for the rest of your days.
Yeah, that
No.
sounds like Akramar.
Sorry.
Lays the guilt on thick.
But I do intend to pay my debt. I owe no man nothing, and I shall continue to have it that way once that debt has been paid as well.
Well, you're good. He's not a man.
That part's a little hard to comprehend. He talks like a man, and he speaks and does magic like wizard.
Never met wizard men before.
Hmm.
You have a few the varieties standing before you.
How much power would you need before you could be a god, then?
Mm,
I always supposed
that
I
much
was
more.
destined for such things.
But I believe. God damn it, I almost just quoted Spider-Man. I had to stop myself.
Great
I
responsibility.
almost just fucking. I almost said it. I don't want to.
But that doesn't make you Spider-Man. That makes you Uncle Ben.
That's true, but Uncle Man got the
Yeah,
axe.
he's the one that dies.
Oh no.
I mean, Alexander's got those vibes. I'm just saying.
With great power comes great responsibility.
KG's gonna kill Alex.
Okay, I'm back. What have we found out?
With great
KG's
power
gonna
comes
kill Alex.
great responsibility.
Oh, damn. This is unfortunate.
I'm not sure how we got here, but we're here now.
Wait, are we
Yeah,
in the bar?
through my recklessness, they'll die, and then I'll be reformed.
Are we at the bar?
Yes.
Yeah, you're at the bar now. You guys ready?
Oh, we are. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you got there early. Yeah, it took a little bit.
Oh, hey, look. This is the place. Good existential talk.
So as you walk up to this,
Speaking of talking, who's good at talking?
I used to be.
Oh,
I-
that's,
I do
no.
know
Did you take
a
an arrow to the
variety of
throat?
words.
I
I'm
did.
much better with animals than I am with people.
I used to be a teacher to many heroes. I could potentially talk to people.
What is the talking skill?
well, that would be in the interpersonal skills. Whatever skill you
Ooh.
Yeah,
picked.
you know, I'm particularly
I-
inept with
Talking.
the
I'm
personal
good at
skills, too.
lying.
I'm good at talking to people.
And
I'm
just
good
an
at-
intimidating era comes off of fourth.
I'm good at leading and reading people. Huh.
Who are we gonna talk to?
I don't know. We should probably just ask around about our Aether. Ether.
Okay, I'm gonna go up.
Ether.
I'm gonna go
So
up to the bartender.
as far as mechanics go, I will call for a test that requires a particular characteristic. So might, agility, yada yada yada. You get to add that to whatever check, and then if I add a skill to that and you're proficient in that skill, you get to add 2. So proficiency adds 2 to a skill.
What's the check going to be?
What are you guys trying to do?
We're gonna
Find out
ask
more about
people
Aether.
questions.
At the bar.
Gotcha.
Or at
So
the inn,
it's whatever
sorry.
skill you want to use, and then it'll most likely be presence, which I think is the charisma score. Yeah, so it'll be presence, and then whatever skill you want to use to maybe get more information.
I have a 1 in presence, and I have the skill persuade, so that would give me a +3.
+3 to your power roll. Yes.
I have 2 in precision.
Presence.
Presence.
Yeah,
That's
you're
it.
precise.
Would
Then I
handle
have-
animals come in handy here?
Any of the interpersonal skills will work.
I feel like I could definitely get away with lying to this bartender about why we're looking for this person. Lying is a
Yeah,
good way.
no, that's a very valuable skill.
Yeah, so the skills are on page, I think they start on page 80 of the little handbook there. They kind of give you a brief description of what they do, and any one of the interpersonal skills will work for talking, and however you want to flavor it, you can, and then add your presence to that on your roll.
Okay, I'm gonna go up to the bartender. And hello, I'm gonna look behind me and see if he followed me in, and then just look back to the bartender without completely registering it. We were hoping to get some drinks. Drinks would be good and ideal. Drinks are good. And we are looking for a very dear friend of ours. They go by the name Aether, and they are quite stunning with, really, really pale, shimmery skin. Have you seen anyone around here like that?
Oh yes, I've seen someone like that. They were in here just a few days ago. Yes, Aether. That sounds about right. About, yay tall, white skin with shiny face.
That does sound like our Aether. Do you
Yes.
happen to recall where they have gone?
Well, they were investigating a lot of different businesses in town, as far as I understand. They asked a lot of questions about the local populace. But they stayed here. They had a room on the 3rd floor. And, yeah, they just never came back down. Actually, it's been a couple of days. I hope they're all right.
Would we be able to go and check on them?
I don't know if I should let you go up there. It is
Oh,
a
no,
private
it's
room
okay.
after all.
Very well. We are they should be expecting us, honestly. We've been looking for them. They told us to meet them here. That is clearly a lie. But I'm good at lying.
Okay. So roll me a lie skill check with
Why do you keep
presence.
telling this gentleman that you're good at lying?
I'm so good at this. So wait, it's a
It'll be
D10?
presence plus your lie skill.
Okay, so we have 2 in presence, and then we have a lie check mark.
So it'll be +4. So it'd be
Okay.
2d10 plus 4.
2d10 plus 4.
Holy
oh my
shit.
god. Okay.
I think that's
Wait.
good
That's
enough.
oh, you're just below
really
a crit.
good.
You're just below a crit.
Okay.
But you still succeed at the highest tier. So they believe you in this circumstance.
Good friend.
So a
good friend
crit
of ours,
would be a 19 or 20 on the total, by the way.
I couldn't remember if this game was better to be low or high.
No, you want higher is better all the time.
Okay, good.
Oh, wait. A 19 or 20 would be a crit, but a 21 isn't?
It has to be a 19 or 20 on the die, no bonuses.
Oh, okay.
Right, so it has to be
so you need
a 9 and a 10
and
or
a
2
9
10s is a crit.
Or 2 10s. Okay.
Yeah, and that gets you success plus a bonus. So in this case, you just got a success because you're at the highest tier.
I wonder if that means mathematically you crit more often than on a 20.
Yeah, I think it's like 7.5% instead of 5% or something like that. Whatever it comes out to. Oh yes. I'm sorry. There's just been a lot of people coming in, and I'm not sure if I should have let people in or not. You said you're friends with Aether?
Very, very well acquainted. Yes, we've chatted several times. Good friends.
Okay. Well, here's a spare key to her room. I would really like to know if you find out anything that might have happened to her, because she was very sweet. It's room 302. It's on the 3rd floor. It's the second room to the right of the stairway.
Did she have any other visitors?
She did. Dorothy, who was Aether's other visitor?
Dorothy is tending to like a table, and she's, Ma, it was some red-skinned individual. I don't know. It kind of had like some weird horn things going on. What was his name? It was it said Kronos or something. I thought that was kind of weird. I don't think that was his name.
What?
I don't know, Ma. Let me work here. And Dorothy goes back to work, and Sophia, the bartender, I'm sorry. The name Kronos came up, but that's all I know. It was a red-skinned individual, kind of had some horns. Kronos. I don't know.
Oh, that's information. Okay, we'll be going.
Okay.
Has anyone
Oh, sorry. Yes, young lady.
Thank you for calling me young, by the way.
I'm
anyone
like
asked-
123 years old. I'm sure you're younger than me.
Probably. Has anyone asked about her besides us?
Besides, no. You know, the name Kronos, I'm sorry. The name Kronos, I don't think it was the red-skinned individual. I'm picturing Misthaven in 1592. There was a great aboleth named Kronos who caused a blood plague across the city. Maybe that was Kronos. Dorothy? Dorothy, Ma, it wasn't Kronos. It wasn't some aboleth. I'm sorry.
She's saying there was an aboleth here.
No, there was an aboleth across the sea in Misthaven. It was about 200 leagues to the north, I think. Yes, 200 leagues to the north. It was a couple of years ago, about a decade.
We could run
But
into
no,
this.
nobody else looking for her.
Well, I'm out of options. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Dex is making their way up the stairs to the 3rd floor.
About those drinks.
Dorothy, they need some drinks. Ma, I'm full up on there's a table over here. This tall human woman with curly graying hair points to an empty table that still has like 4 empty glasses on it. Just sit yourself over there. I'll get you in a second. She'll go over and just like grab the empty mugs and just find a place. I'll be back in a second. So there's a table available for you, and then you know that there is a room on the 3rd floor.
I have the alertness skill. Can I tell if anybody was listening in on our conversation?
Yeah. Roll me a. I think there's. Hold on. I think that the ability is reason. I want to say it's reason. No, intuition. Roll me an intuition.
Can I use reason?
No, intuition is for your instincts and experience on like human instincts. So intuition with your appropriate skill, with your alertness. So intuition alertness.
Okay, so since I have a -1, but I have the skill, so
it'll
this will be a +1.
2d10 +1, yes.
13.
That puts you in the 2nd tier. So that's still good. You look around and there are a couple of people that are paying attention. Everyone seems to pay attention when the bartender and Dorothy kind of get into it. Mostly because they think it's funny. It's like a mother-daughter situation. But there was one individual that was sitting at a side table that seemed to be paying closer attention to the party than to the commotion between the bartender or the innkeeper and Dorothy.
Hey, Ben, what's your character's name? It's not. I can't. The tokens don't have. There it is. Grown up.
Movie guys.
We'll walk past that table, bump me into that guy. Oh, well, then I'm just gonna have Alexander, when we walk past that table, bump me into that guy.
Oh, I forgot. Sorry, I did. Ben, you want to talk to horses? All right, Ben's talking to horses. Alexander, do you want to shoulder check KG into this table?
Yeah. I will go to walk past him
and then my intention is to pickpocket this dude when Alexander bumps me into him.
All right. So that'll be a agility whatever check that is. I don't know the name of
pickpocket. It's a skill.
It is a skill. All right, agility pickpocket.
One with which I am proficient.
Yeah. So that'll be agility pickpocket.
14.
14. All right, that's middle tier. I think are there contested rolls? I think there's a perception check or something. Let's see. Let's roll. Let's roll a couple D10. Let's see what happens. Okay. Well, so you rolled a 14. Yeah. Let's see if this guy's got anything.
Assisting your roll.
All right. How are you assisting in the roll?
No, I'm saying he's resisting your roll.
Oh, he's resisting the roll.
Attack him.
Yeah.
He's clearly provoking us.
Exactly. I don't
I stab
actually
him.
know how contested roles work. I didn't think about that. I'm sure there's a rule in here somewhere. Yeah, he rolled a 10 pluses. Yeah. So you bump into him and you can pick his pocket. What are you looking for when you're doing this maneuver? What are you hoping to find?
Just like letters or pieces of paper that help identify who this dude is. Something like that. That gives me information on why he might have been listening a little closer. Like I want to steal his wallet and see and check his ID.
Okay. So with a 14, I'm gonna say that you can pick his outside coat pocket, and what you find is a small piece of paper that says I remember his name. Here we go. It says find contacts in Anu who are willing to work with us. We need allies in this foreign land. And at the bottom, it just has a spider drawn in for a signature.
Holy shit, is it spider fucker? Oh god.
Yeah, we go sit at our table.
Yeah.
Hey! Cage just goes, oh,
Watch
sorry,
your step.
sorry. Oh, sorry, my friend's had a few.
Well, tell him to watch his step. He flashes like a dagger at his side, and you guys are like fucking heroes. He doesn't know who he's up against.
Friend.
There's a fucking devil in a cloak, but he doesn't understand who it is.
Can Frothin put a hand on his shoulder and lean in?
I'm sorry that my friend ran into you.
And it is a true apology, but can I intimidate him? Just because she has an intimidating presence.
Yeah. You know what? You guys are a group of heroes. Come on, let's see how intimidating you are.
What do I roll?
That is going to be a that's a presence intimidate.
I roll a d10, right?
2d10 plus your presence score plus 2 if you're skilled in intimidation.
Okay, so that's not good.
Did you just crit fail your intimidate?
Yes, I did.
I do believe you did.
Oh, I got away with this scot
All
free.
right. No,
What's
it's fine. Joe, Miss Forthen, with her 2-pack a day voice, leans in, and the guy's just like, "Hey, you might want to quit smoking. It's not doing great things for your voice." And he is not intimidated by you in the slightest. And he thinks that, maybe you're an old lady that smokes too much.
What in the hells are you talking about?
Go get your sherry and get out of my way. I'm busy here.
I want to kill this man. Well, Miss Forthen's like, you're not worth my time, and just walks away.
I wouldn't pay for your time even if I had the coin.
Well, it's a good thing you're poor then.
It's a good thing you're old.
Hey, look, the gods.
I love these
The
petty
gods.
remarks.
The gods long ago sought that I was perfect from the womb. Unfortunately for you, it looks like they can't fix this mess.
Yeah, well, fuck
meant
the
to
gods. They didn't do nothing for me anyway.
Obviously, they're not going to fuck you.
I wouldn't want them if you're worshipping them.
I wouldn't want them if you're
This is
Wait,
not going to end.
Are you trying to hit on me?
Seriously,
Are
right
you
now in
picking on
here?
me? Is this? Am I providing a distraction? Why am I doing this?
I don't know.
I don't know.
We're just going to our table.
Why are you doing this?
Fuck if I know.
Are we gonna make out? Is that what's going on?
I don't know. What did
That's a big distraction.
Yeah, did we need a distraction? Maybe? I need a distraction. If anyone wants to do anything, now would be the time.
They just start
Why is
making
she
out on the
making
table.
out with this then? I thought we were gathering information.
I would say that's a fail with benefits. Okay. That leads nowhere. The intimidation fails, and there's some weird like energy going on between the two tables. And now this guy is kind of paying attention to what you're doing at your table.
Shit.
That's what a crit failed is. Not only do you fail, but there's also a detriment on top of that fail. So you don't succeed in intimidating, and now they're paying close attention to you in kind of a weird way, because there was some weird energy between the two of you. But you know, it is what it is. Up on the 3rd floor, where I believe Jex is going.
Yep. I slithered away and I did not have to witness anything that
You
just happened.
sure did.
Good
You
thing
avoided
didn't,
all of that.
because What the fuck did I do?
So you go up 2 flights of stairs. You go up to the 3rd floor. You find the room, which is the 2nd room on the right. And what do you
the
do?
hole to open it.
Use the key to open it. So you insert the key and it opens. And you look inside the room, and it seems like the room is neatly made. The bedspread is laid out properly. All the corners are tucked. The pillow is fluffed. You see a bag in the corner, and you see a couple of changes of outfits on a table on the side. And it seems like everything is neat and orderly as you enter this room.
Almost too neat. Jax is gonna walk over to the pillow and just like karate chop it just to make something not so neat.
Okay. Yeah. You chop the
Nothing's perfect.
pillow, and there's like a nice, like weird oozy handprint in it.
Perfect. Now I can continue.
Yeah, there's a little chaos in this orderly room.
Yeah, it was too orderly. I can't. No one can work under these conditions. Art, art is subject. So we are going to. So like, is there anything on the table? Like, if there's like a wardrobe, can I open it? Is there anything inside?
Yeah. So there is a wardrobe, and you look inside the wardrobe, and there's a couple of outfits. It looks like there are what appears to be different sets of outfits that might work in different social environments. There's like a night dress. There is a well-made, essentially like a suit, like a business affair outfit, and then there's casual outfit also there. So it looks like this Aether person might have had different outfits that they would wear depending on who they were meeting. And then on the table, you see that there is a stack of documents. By a stack, I mean maybe like 3 or 4 pages that are neatly laid out in the center of this table. Next to it, you see like there's like a quill and like some books, and then maybe like a couple of writing knickknacks, like maybe like one of those paper holder things. But in the stack of pages, you see that there is some scrawlings of some notes about people going missing. You see that there is a note of investigate the missing persons within this town.
So with that note, is there just one single note about that, or is like each page a missing person?
It seems like one page is for the missing persons, and it just seems like, the daughter of so and so has gone missing, and so's husband went missing. And it seems like people have gone missing and have not been discovered. You also see on another page that there's a note that says the city has an ominous feeling about it. Like there's a weight crushing everyone. Despair and hardship is on every face. And it's just like a scrawled note on a single page. And it's kind of things to that subject. Like there's either missing persons, which is scrawled out on a single page, and then like ominous feelings and just strange happenstances that's going on with the common folk here in the town. Something
Dex
that's
is
like
gonna
out
take
of
that
normal, like
paper.
extraterrestrial kind of thing.
Dex will take the paper about the ominous feelings and fold it up and put it in her pocket.
You get an ominous feeling in your pocket.
We found it.
You found
We
it.
did it.
Congratulations.
This is the end.
You know what?
Looking out
You know
of
what?
the-
Roll me. I'm gonna do this because I think it's fun.
Okay.
Let's roll a search check, which is under your intrigue skills, and let's do that
Okay.
with the appropriate characteristic.
Okay, I have search, but I don't have a check mark.
Okay. Let's do a reason search. If you have reason, add that to your 2d10.
I have one reason.
All right, so
So it'd
2d10
be
plus
2d10
1.
plus one.
Nice. You think back, I'm gonna backtrack this just a little bit because I think it's fun. When you karate chopped the pillow, you felt something firm below it. But at your first thought, you're like, chaos. Let me go check the wardrobe. Right? And now you're thinking back, wait a second.
Wait.
There was something a
second.
little odd with that pillow when I karate chopped it.
So Jax is gonna take this paper and like fold it into her pocket, and then as she's like folding it, her view is just gonna kind of slowly pan over again to the pillow, and she's just gonna slowly walk over it and like lift the pillow up.
And as you do, there's a golden light. No.
Oh.
It's like the briefcase from
It's blinding!
yeah, it's blinding. No, so as you lift it up, you see that there is a steel pendant below the pillow, that it has half of what looks like a snowflake, and the other half looks like that of a sun.
Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna pick this up.
And those are the most
Would I-
remarkable things you find in the room.
Would I recognize this symbol from anything? Like
yeah.
Jax specifically was very, very into art and stuff, and like symbols and so like, I feel like this was something. I don't know if I have a skill for it, but like their background is weird, niche, pretty things.
Weird niche,
This is a
pretty
weird
thing.
niche,
You know what?
pretty
Let's
thing.
do I don't know if this is in the system, but I think it's fun. Let's do a flat power check, so 2d10, and let's just see what you get on the scale.
7.
Okay. This does not look like art. This looks more religious.
Oh, yeah, no, that's not my category. Okay. I will put it around my neck though.
Although I will say it's artistically made. It's made well, but it seems more of a religious symbol than an artistic expression.
I will place it around my neck and tuck it in underneath my shirt so it's not, easily seen. I'm just realizing I created Cell in a different alternate
You
universe
100%
right
did.
now.
That's okay.
I'm like, well, it's fine. I'm gonna collect.
You did say that was your inspiration for
It's
Jax.
fair. It's fair. Jax
So
and
you come
Cell
on
are the
down
perfect
to
ones.
the main lobby with everyone else.
Yep, she's gonna go down and she's gonna like kind of skip, happy that she found a note and a necklace. Oh no, my headphones are dying. And
Oh no.
then she's gonna take a seat next to everyone else.
You well, since you're a very fluid person, you could kind of fit anywhere in the booth. So as you
Like
come down and find a spot,
uncomfortably slide like in a spot that's definitely too small for me, and just kind of like sit there in between whoever.
you're all
So I'm
super
lucky enough to
squished.
be there. Yeah.
It's in between Alexander and KG, who are like the biggest, bulkiest dudes.
I just squish
Or
in between
Grunham's
them.
pretty big too. Oh wait, he's talking to horses.
He's talking to horses.
Never mind. All right, Ben, are you here?
Yep.
All right, what do you want to do with these horses, my man?
I was mostly joking because that was the only interpersonal skill I have is handle animals.
I'll tell you what. There's a couple of horses' asses in this inn if you want to talk to them.
Yeah, but I'm with them.
Okay. Heyo. All right. All right. Well, you guys have the table. Jax has found some information. You guys can discuss amongst yourselves.
Now, you did say you were like hiding this necklace thing you found, right?
Yeah, like I mean, I'm not like proudly showing off that I just looted someone's room. But I do think we should be called the Assless Chaps.
As a party name?
Group name.
That's brilliant.
I'm putting it down.
AC for short.
Yeah. What's your AC? The Assless Chaps.
You know the group, the Assless Chaps. They're here again. The gods.
The gods. The Assless Chaps. The gods.
Oh no. But yeah, so I'm gonna sit down and just kind of like act like nothing's going on. Kind of feel out the room. What are we drinking? What is that? That looks good. I guess, thank you. I'm gonna take someone's drink.
Hey.
Oh, I was right. It is good.
So is it time to go?
Well,
Have you
time's a
found
funny thing.
anything useful yet?
It depends on what useful is. I mean, there's always things to be found.
Anything that's
We
going
know
to help
any
us
more than we
find
did
our
when we
target.
came here about who we need to kill.
Rescue?
Right. Rescue.
Apparently, there's many who have been missing around here. Not just the one we're looking for.
Who here is human? Does anybody have a human ancestry?
Oh, I'm human.
Probably not
human.
Well, our humans have detect supernatural.
I was about to ask that.
Yeah. As a maneuver, you open up your awareness to detect supernatural creatures and phenomenon. Until the end of your next turn, you know the location, yada, yada, yada. The humans feel the hair on their neck stand up once you've had a moment to sit down and attune yourself to your environment. Get the ley lines, figure out what the vibe is, and you realize that there is something happening supernaturally within this inn. You can't quite pinpoint it, but it seems very strong here.
Do any of you feel that? Well, no, probably not, but I'm about to blow your mind. Something just the vibe of this place is a bit off. Something would happen here. Do you feel
So,
who else is a human?
Now that you mention it,
I feel it too. Something
Something
strange.
Out of
Uh,
place.
Can we take like a quick glance around the inn? Wait a minute. What other people have been? What other people? Never mind. Can we just
Oh,
take a quick glance
no
around?
dumb questions. What were you thinking?
No, do we know who else went missing? Was Jex? Was Jex able
Jax
to?
is the one who has an idea of some of the people that have gone missing.
What other people have gone missing?
Yes, there are
What?
whack vibes.
Yeah.
Well, there were a few. There were a few.
What were their professions? Do you know what other information about them?
Yeah, I'll answer
There's
that for
something
you.
very strange happening in this town.
Yeah, very strange. It seems that it is random. There are people from many different walks of life. There are tradesmen, and there are what appears to be nobles or high estate individuals that have been recorded missing. So it's from all walks of life. There's not one tier of society that has been targeted.
Can can Forthen take a quick glance around, like see if there's anything that's like the strongest vibe is over there, just the creepiness.
Yeah. What do you want to use for your vibe check? What skill do you think that you would apply to this, and what characteristic?
Alertness?
Okay, alertness is good.
Yes. And reason
Intuitive
is
sense of your details around your surroundings. Okay,
okay.
that
What's
feels
reason again?
good. And I would say that this is probably, you're judging the people around you, correct?
People, yes,
The
the
people around you. All right, so this is going to be an intuition and your whatever that fucking skill was. I wish there was a, you know what, I wish, do I have that printed out somewhere? I'm sure there's a sheet somewhere that I've got all this shit on. Yeah. Yeah, that one.
Okay,
Alertness, alertness and reason, because you're trying to read people.
Okay, so I roll a D10, right?
Everything's 2d10.
2D10, okay.
2d10 intuition, if you have it, and then your alertness, you get to add 2 if you have it.
And intuition is INU, right?
Correct.
All right, that's a -1, and alertness I have checked in the box.
So you get a +1, 2d10 +1.
That's an 11.
Okay. So you still succeed. Technically there's no failure, but you have the lowest tier result.
Hell yeah.
There's some shady people around. What particular were you looking for?
I
mean, you're just looking for whack vibes?
I'm just, looking for whack vibes. Maybe someone's staring at us a little bit too long.
I think that
besides
same
the
dude
doors.
that you tried to intimidate is really giving you the eyes.
Anyone
And
else?
like when you're looking around the room, he's the one that's just like, he meets your gaze when you get to his table. And like, there's some seriously whack vibes there.
I got nothing, guys. Except for that guy over there. God, I hate him.
He just makes the motion of like smoking a cigarette. And puts it out like it's all miming to you.
Yeah, but I'm out of ideas. No one's suspicious here.
I'm going to do that sense supernatural thing.
Okay.
And it should tell me the location of any supernatural objects, undead, or constructs.
All right. Is there a range on that?
5 squares.
5 square. Okay, so that's
So I think
25
like,
feet. Damn,
yeah.
that's a long way.
Even if I do not have a line of effect to them.
Yeah, okay, okay.
And I know if I'm detecting an item or a creature.
Yeah, you feel an object. Sorry, no, you don't feel an object. There is... I'm going to say that you sense that there is an... Yeah, you sense that there is an object within this inn, within 25 squares, that is... I'm going to say like if it was a TV show, your character just gets like a sixth sense, like a spider sense, and then the camera pans off. You see that there's like, at the base of a pillar, there's like an infernal rune carved in, small, like a 2 inches by 2 inches rune carved at the bottom of a pillar. So you get the sense that there's a supernatural rune within your area.
I look over at where this thing, I feel it coming from. And
I'll say it's like to the west of this inn. Like west, you guys are like southwest, like in the corner. So it's like to the northwest of you. Maybe, I don't know, 15, 20 feet away.
I look at Alexander.
I think there's something on that pillar. Something infernal. Maybe you could go have a look at it.
Just assuming because he's a devil.
Yeah, pretty much.
Jeremy? There, boo-boo?
Wait, did he say that? No, he needed to put out the dogs.
No, he said
No.
the dogs got out.
I'm back. No, I was muted.
Well, welcome back.
I speak a little infernal, but
Did I say infernal?
No,
Yes,
you
you did.
didn't.
I said
You just said
abyssal. I meant abyssal, not infernal.
abyssal. I speak a little abyssal, but not fluent. I suppose my appearance does lend credence that I could talk to them easier.
I mean, fine. I go over and use my magic skill to take a look at it.
Please tell me that Alexander can speak to fucking vacuum cleaners. Because he speaks Bissell. He knows vacuum cleaners. All right.
I do, but all they do is they're very sucky friends.
They suck. All right. Oh, you do know a dirt devil. At one point, dust devil. All right. Anyway. Yeah, Grunham, you hone in. You're tracking this thing. It's an elemental power, right? Like you're attuned to the things that are going on, and you track this down, and you see a symbol that looks like a diamond, but instead of connecting on the left side where the diagonal line comes down, it actually breaks back in like a backwards E, and it looks like a diamond symbol at the bottom of this pillar.
So I rolled my magic skill. I do have a check mark in that.
Okay.
What skill should I add? Or what
characteristics to that? I'm going to say it's... Well, do you think you're doing this from a logical perspective or something from like a gut instinct?
I think most of his magic, being an elementalist, has been sort of trained. He's got lots of lore skills.
So that would be reason. Use reason with your magic.
So then that is a total of an 18.
Wow. Holy shit.
16 on the dice.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's third category. That's highest success. I'm going to say this. I'm going to put this in your court. What are you hoping to find when you look at this rune? What do you think it is?
I'm hoping I can sort of read what sort of magic it's trying to project. I mean, it's
Okay.
giving off a weird vibe. We've got missing people. Like, is it illusory? Is this whole place an illusion? Is it like helping sort of hide something in plain sight so that people can just be taken and not noticed?
You get the sense that this is a anchor rune for summoning magic. Or conjuration magic. It's either summoning or conjuration magic.
Okay. In that case, trying to see if I got any abilities that would let me like disfigure the rune.
I'll say that you can just do it. You're an innately magic person. You can.
Yeah, so I'm gonna. I tend to focus my powers through earth and lightning. So I
Yeah.
have I think it's a stone staff.
Okay. What modifiers does the stone staff do for you?
Well, let's see. My kit gives me lightning spark, and I have practical magic and hurl element as like typical spells that I can choose the lightning damage.
Okay.
So I was gonna say I just like sort of channel a little bit of lightning power through my staff and just use the tip of it to like disfigure that rune.
Yeah. So stone specifically increases your stability, right? So you
Yes.
resist. I'm going to say in this case, you resist any kind of like magical feedback that you would get for counteracting this rune. So like you wouldn't get blasted off your feet, but you could sit there with your staff and carve a counter rune on top of this that would negate the rune. Kind of like a
Excellent. That's what I do.
Gandalf with the fucking
Yeah.
dwarvish summoning thing. You could scratch in a counter rune on top of it.
Sweet.
And let's see, we got Radomir is a human as well, right?
Oh, I'm muted. Yes.
Okay. All right. So Radomir, Gronum, and Miss Forthen, you notice that this whatever uneasiness you felt begins to subside. At least in the vicinity of your area within 25 feet. Now, this inn is larger. It's a very large inn, but at least in your general area, there's not this oppressive, dark feeling. And it seems like everyone has lifted up their mood a little bit. Even the guy in the booth next to you, who was giving eyes to old Miss Forthen, kind of like gives up on his antagonistic advances on Miss Forthen and goes back to their meal.
Yay!
That makes me more suspicious.
So you have the evening, and Jex has some information, and the innkeeper says, "Well, if you would like a stay tonight, we can provide you rooms with a great view of the city. It's up on the 3rd floor. With that kind gelatinous
yes,
individual."
yes, that sounds lovely. I would love a 3rd floor room. Yes.
Would that be 1 room or 2 or 6? Or are we dividing up what you all need?
Don't mind sharing.
I also don't mind sharing.
I don't mind sharing.
I will sleep on the couch or floor.
I mind sharing. I'll have my own room, please.
Right.
love it.
So 2 rooms, 1 suite, and 1 single bed.
Sounds good.
Okay. So she hands you the keys, 1 to a suite and 1 to a side room. And is there anything else that you guys want to do? You have the evening before it gets dark. I mean, you guys came in around, I don't know, noonish. So you guys have a couple of hours before it starts getting dark, and where you might want to turn in.
Alex,
I show everyone the spider note.
Spider fucker.
I swiped this off that guy, that strange fella downstairs.
What's his name? Brodrin DeVargo?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh my god. Yes, I still got it. I like how Jeremy's like, I don't know. Never met
Yep.
Spiderfucker.
Spider fucker.
I know him anywhere.
Oh god, I miss Spider fucker. Glad he's back. Hopefully.
That's what I do. I bring back the worst.
When his lover finally passes away, he's gonna burn down the world.
You know he's expanding his empire at the moment.
At least he's trying.
He's trying.
That's why we keep replacing his spider every once in a while.
Oh no. Oh no, you're
God.
grooming spider fuckies.
Oh man.
Oh god.
That's worse.
Okay.
That was Rachel. That wasn't me.
Can we? God, what was it?
Can we advance to the next
I
part?
want to chop somebody's head off.
Can
Don't want to sit next to him anymore.
can Forthin like go outside to a busy street complex bazaar
Of course.
and start like showing like a picture, or at least describing like seeing where the last time Earthen was walking around.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so you start doing your best like Law and Order SVU and start handing out pictures to people and seeing if you can figure out where this person was. And all of them say that they last saw them at the Jest Drunken, the inn that you left. But they did see that like a couple of days ago. That was a wonderful lady. She bought a whole bushel of apples from me. And then another individual was like, oh, she was very sweet, very sweet. She was very kind. She asked about how my mother was doing, and she was a very thoughtful person. But you just get a handful of people that just sing praises of Aether, and that the last time they saw him was a couple of days ago, and they were staying at the Jest Drunken Inn.
Can she ask like about the different people who were?
Oh yes, that was Johnny. Johnny went missing 2 weeks ago. All they found was around his bed. It did not catch fire, but there was a ring of scorched wood on the floor, and I heard that Sybil had a similar occursion. She was cooking in the kitchen, and around her feet, presumably where she was standing, she was famous for making pies. And right in front of the oven, there was a circle of scorched wood and scorched stone. It seems like they go out in above a fire. No remnants, no clothing, nothing on the body.
Well, that's unfortunate.
It
Even
is
if it's
very
far away,
unfortunate.
I'll
We
be
miss
back.
these people.
Can you point to me where this person's house was by chance?
Yeah, they'll give you directions to the individual's houses. It's a large city, but this particular part of town is a close knit community. It's kind of like like Chinatown or like Little Italy or something like that in a major city. It's like everyone here knows everyone, and they point you off in the direction of where their house was.
Okay, I know this is towards the end. Can Forthin sneak in? Was that the only one living there?
No, there was a family there, but
Can
you could probably sneak in.
well, can Forthin like stand next to the building and just do a supernatural vibe check?
Yeah, yeah. You automatically can pick up on supernatural things within 25 feet. You get close to it. Yeah, text mom's house. I'm glad that Nick's out here. Yeah, so within
was just for
25 feet. Fuck your mother. Yeah, you get the feeling. I'm gonna say for the humans here, you get the feeling of like ash in your mouth. Like when you have like bread that is too far toasted, right? You bite into it and it's got that dry, turns to ash taste. That's what you taste in the back of your mouth as you're trying to focus in on this small hovel of a home. And you get that taste of like embers and ash in your throat.
Is there anyone living in the house? Like,
There is people living in the house. Yes, you peer through a window and you see that there has been like new flowers put on the dining table and a place set for every person. You know, say like 5 people at this table, and you look in and you can kind of see into the kitchen, and it looks like there's fresh produce on the counter. It's not wilted or rotting, so there are people living in this home.
I really want to go in, but I also know that there's only 4 minutes left, so I'm gonna go back to the party. and
As you
share.
go to step away, no, you can get investigated if you want, Rachel.
I do.
What do you
But,
want to do?
I'll just quickly
You
go
want to be
in,
the
try to
hero and investigate the disappearances?
I do.
What's the worst that could happen, right?
Okay. I got one word of affirmation that I should do it, so I'm just going to knock on their door and ask if I could take a quick peek around for a sigil or whatever.
You knock at the
scroll-
door and you hear hurried footsteps, and the door pulls open into the house, and you see a shadowy figure, and that's where we'll end the session.
No.
Shadowy figure.
Who
Hell
is it?
yeah.
Whose shadowy figure did it look like?
I think we all know the answer to that.
That's a good question. I don't have the answer to that.
Is it Chad?
It looked like Tex Mom.
Is it Chad?
It's Tex Mom.
Which chat are we talking about?
Oh
No.
my god, that would be so funny. That'd be the crossover of a century.
Charlie D is this.
No wonder why they want to end this timeline.
All right. Well, good stuff, guys. That was fun. I know
That was
you
a lot
didn't
of
get to crush skulls, but you know, we're trying to actually run a campaign.
More skull crushing.
You'll get there.
I'd like to
I attacked this shadowy figure.
Magic missile. The dark. I cast magic missile in the darkness.
I love it when a session comes together and I didn't have anything planned. I was actually
Well,
telling my
thank you
wife
for
that.
running
I
it.
was like, we've gone so late. I have no idea what we're gonna do. I think it's gonna be another hot tub episode where I'm gonna have to just make up everything and just see where it goes.
That sounds about right.
Turns
mean,
out it
usually-
all went according to plan.
It did. It did. So,
Usually-
how did you guys feel with the skill checks and things of that nature? Too many? Not enough? I know we're still learning what things do what.
I think it went fine. Seemed like a, perfectly viable investigative sort of thing.
I like that you can just do shit. Like, I
Yeah,
detect
but
whack
degrees of
vibes
success.
as a human. It's like, that's cool. I like that rune you carved. That was fun.
Hmm.
We might have to dig into that a little bit more next time. It's kind of caught off guard with that, but you might have to do some more investigating.
Well, I mean, since I wasn't there to hear it, I don't actually know this in character, but it certainly seems like there's someone who's ritually summoning these people away.
That's what it appears to be, yeah. At least you can put like 2 and 2 together with your intelligence or your
Those nice burning circles that get left behind.
yeah. With your reason, and now that you've seen this rune that's a summoning or conjuring rune, it appears to be something like that.
Well, there was some way I could learn about that.
Yeah.
If only someone in the party knew.
If only we had a conduit,
God, yeah, I know.
right?
If
Someone
only.
should have chosen it.
If I can ever get Summer to show up to one of these sessions, I'm gonna force her to be a conduit.
Well, I had Gerbinder all prepared.
in this system, really?
Yeah, that was the first character I built. When I built
Oh,
Gerbinder as a
nice.
conduit.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I kind of like Gronum though. He's fun. I like the human aspect.
Well, I'm gonna have to call it a night. I got an early day tomorrow.
Oh yeah, me too.
You guys have a good one. I had a lot of fun.
Night, everyone.
Night, everybody.
Bye.